What's going on, all you lovely people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael Hora, and this is a lovely penguin. Welcome back. Welcome to the waddle, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we're back with a band we haven't checked out in a minute. Itzy. Yo, I don't know how we haven't checked out any more of their stuff in a minute. It's been way too long. These girls are way too dang talented that we haven't been checking them out, and I apologize. Because they're dope. They're really cool. And I personally have enjoyed, like, all the music I've listened to from them, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, we haven't listened to too many, I guess. But either way, I loved all of them. So, we are back. They just released a song, Bet On Me. And that's going to be very cool. But before we get into that, just wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't checked out any of my other videos this week, I'm changing up my posting schedule. All right. So I'm now posting Mondays through Fridays. I'm going to post a video a day, Monday through Friday, because why not? You know, it'll be fun, I guess. I figured it'd be cool to kind of spread it out a little bit, just so it's like, I've been doing them all on Sundays, and then I figured it would give everybody a little bit of a bigger chance to kind of see, and then it doesn't feel too overwhelming when, like, you see my face pop up a whole bunch at once, you know? So, like, why not get a little slice of me every day, you know what I mean? So I figured that'd be a fun little thing. And then those of you guys who are on my Patreon channel, I will continue to post those videos on Sundays. I post 2 different videos every single week on there, and those will be both on Sunday. So make sure that that you're still doing that if you are, and maybe check it out if you're not. Who knows? It's a good time. So pretty cool videos. So that's all I'm saying. There's a lot of content on there too. I've been doing it for like a year now, so there's been a lot of videos on there. So might be something you like to check out. If not, whatever. Either way, links down below. So with that all being said, let's check out this video. Like I said, it's a brand new song, so there's not really anything else on it yet. So we're just going to watch a music video, and I like to do it one time without the subtitles so I can watch the video. I can kind of pick up on what's going on in it. I can get the vibes off the song, and then we'll watch it again with the subtitles on so we can actually see what the song is about. All right, so without further ado, let's do this thing. Ooh. Doors locked. Ooh. First off, sorry, we're gonna take a quick pause, real quick, just because. And it's funny because if you watch my Stray Kids video, that I actually, I don't know which order I'm putting them out. So surprise if I didn't post this before the Stray Kids video. There's gonna be a Stray Kids video. But this is the second song this week that has been, like, very different from what I'm used to hearing from the group, you know? Obviously, I've only heard a handful of songs from Itzy, but I have not heard a song like this. This one feels a little bit more of a lighter song. Obviously, we're 16 seconds in, but this just is not quite the norm that I'm used to, but I'm not hating it either. So it's exciting. It's a cool little thing. So let's keep going. Alright, see, now it's starting to pick up a little bit. Felt like a ballad at the beginning, almost. Aw, crying teddy bear. All right, so sorry, real quick, just because there's so many things happening. It's, I mean, just based off the name, Bet on Me, you know, starts off really mellow, kind of dark. If you're looking at all the tones in the rooms that they're in and the different locations they're in, it's a little bit depressing. It's a little bit sad. And then it's like they start kind of getting together and they start running through the train, and then they bust into like the bright side of the train. It's them coming out of this dark place and into the light. So that's what I'm getting right now. So maybe it's like also like I said, very different sound from them, which I think this is them kind of acknowledging that in a way. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of them moving on to what the future holds, I guess. Maybe. Either way, pretty cool, honestly. I think this is a really cool song. Also, a side note, I bet in that room right back here with Ryunjin's room, where like all those leaves or like papers and stuff are getting blown in, I bet there's a bunch of people out there with like they're either going to be those like big round fans that they have on set, or they're going to be leaf blowers, possibly a mixture of the two, that they're just have a couple of people standing outside blowing it into the windows, and then they're throwing papers and leaves and stuff on it so that it shoots into the window as well, kind of giving that like chaotic vibe, like a hurricane or something kind of vibe that we're getting from this room. So sorry, that's just one of those little art things that I was like, fun little touch there. Okay. Hey 세상, I hope you're nice to me, but if you're not gonna still be weird to me. It's true. Aw, why'd she beat up? Interesting. It's interesting to see the different like things that each girl's kind of like running from. And in fairness, I don't fully grasp all of them. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure. Like Sher Young. Also, yeah, her name's Sher Young, right? Right here. Our lady right here, our freaking baller, the one who's beat up. That one makes me think, because it's like it's got to be talking about their past, and it's like I think she was the one who probably like beat herself up in dance practice the most. I think is what that probably had to do with, or like she got bullied the most. So it's like her younger self is all beat up and hurt and sad and scared, and then she comes and kind of like gives her a face caress and is like, hey, I got you. And then she kind of turns and takes off and whatnot. But then Yuna, I don't know if you noticed in the train, which actually we can just skip back to real quick. I feel like there's a better shot here. But yeah, as she's looking around the train here, you can kind of see like, okay, it's not really gonna give me a very good shot, whatever. But like you can see, it's all photos of her. It's all photos of like her from the past and whatnot. So it's like maybe she's just running from the person that she was. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's lots and lots of symbolism here. Honestly, I think "Bet on Me," I think is a mixture of outright saying, hey, like, I'm the right choice. Like, I can do this. I can do better. I can be the best me. But at the same time, I think the song's also about choosing yourself as well, you know, and knowing it internally that you can do it. You know, you can be the best you. And I think that's freaking awesome. And I really hope that's what it is. And if it's not, I'm just going to pretend it is. But like, honestly, it's a cool song. It's actually very, very cool. Then they run into the light. Choose me, bet on me. Okay, so before we watch it with the subtitles on, just sheerly off the sound of this one, I gotta say, like, and this might be me taking a bit of a kind of a gamble, I guess, on what I think here, but personally, I really do like this song. I think this is actually really well done. I think it's very different from what I'm used to hearing from Itzy. And I think because of that fact, that other people are not going to like it. And they'll probably lose a bit of the fandom to this one because they are branching off from what the norm is. And a lot of people don't typically like change. You know, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's plenty of bands that I listened to, like, growing up and stuff that, you know, they went in a direction that, like, I just wasn't really into. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's not at all a bad thing. But I think this is the type of song that'll cause division a bit, you know. So I'm sure there's gonna be people who love it. I think there's gonna be people who hate it. And I'm one of the loves. I think it's a really good song. And like, again, for me, the reason I like it so much is it feels more personal than some of the other songs are. Which, in fairness, the other songs that we've listened to all have really great messages and stuff. But like I said, I feel like this one's a little more personal. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know how much they actually get to write these songs versus how much the company writes for them. But I feel like this song had a little bit more of them in it than possibly in the past. Again, I could be wrong about that, but from just the feeling of the song, it feels like they had a bit of a heavier hand in the creation of this song than they might have had in past. Again, I don't know how the dynamics of who are they with? JYP? Yeah, I think JYP. I don't know the dynamics of exactly how it works. I know most of the time artists have a hand in it. They might not have the full rights to making the songs and music and whatnot, but like, I feel like this one they had a little bit more in. So again, if I'm wrong, sorry. Correct me, whatever. But it's just my thoughts, you know? So let's watch it with the subtitles on, and we'll see what this is actually about. See if I was right. Also, I feel like we haven't really heard her like sing as much. Like she sings right here at the beginning. She's got such a beautiful voice too. Also, I just spoke over it. I didn't even read any of what it said. Let's go one more time.
해 보이는 빛 달려가 보고 싶어 Run, run, run 나에게 Trust me 말을 해보지만 Do I believe me 아직은 모르겠지만 내 안에 들려오는 목소리를 따라갈래 그래도 Choose me 날 믿어볼 수밖에야 Bet on me 두렵긴 해도 그래도 떨어질 용기 없인 절대로 날 수 없으니 Trying to win every time every game that we play Wanna win then I gotta lose some days 그래 넘어지겠지만 뭐 어때 또 일어나지 it's okay 두려움 다 지워 눈앞에 다가올 내일만 생각해 Hey 세상 I hope you're nice to me But if you're not gonna still be real to me
I think I was pretty spot on. Except I will say, not as external as much as it was more an internal dialogue. Talking about the internal struggles and strifes of what sounds like depression and hardships and lack of self-confidence and all those things, you know, and sometimes there's that little voice deep down inside that's saying keep going, keep pushing through and whatnot, and like this is the right way to go, and they're doing it, they're following it, and that's awesome. That's really freaking cool. I love it. That's great.
내일만 생각해 Hey 세상 I hope you're nice to me But if you're not gonna still be real to me It's true 넘어지고 또 넘어지겠지만 많이 끝까지 서 있겠지만 그래도 I want to choose me 다시 한번 dreaming 손을 뻗지 저기 멀리 손끝에 잡힐 듯한 빛 날아가 보고 싶어 Fly, fly, fly 나에게 Trust me 말을 해보지만 Do I believe me 아직은 모르겠지만 내 안에 들려오는 목소리를 따라갈래 그래도 I choose me 날 믿어볼 수밖에야 Bet on me 두렵긴 해도 그래도 떨어질 용기 없인 절대로 날 수 없으니 I'm trying to kill my doubt I won't deny my fear inside 이 불안한 날 믿어줄 건 나뿐이니까 나에게 Trust me 말을 해보지만 Do I believe me 아직은 모르겠지만 내 안에 들려오는 목소리를 따라갈래 그래도 I choose me 날 믿어볼 수밖에야 Bet on me 두렵긴 해도 그래도 떨어질 용기 없인 절대로 날 수 없으니
Nice. Yo. That's dope. That's so good. That's such a good song. Honestly, it almost got me at tears at the end there, if we're being honest. But yeah, man, it's you know, it's funny because it seems like that's the theme of this week is being on your own team. And I kind of talked about this in another video. I won't spoil it for you. You'll have to find out which one. And that one got me in full-blown tears. I think that's the only reason I didn't cry right now is because I might have cried too much earlier. But yeah, man, like struggling with depression and struggling with the self-doubts and imposter syndrome and like stuff like that is just something that like it's all too familiar for me. And like I know it's all too familiar for so many people. And the fact that another awesome group, Itzy, right here, gets the chance to share with the world encouragement to, like I said, just believe in yourself, you know, have a little faith in yourself and learn to love yourself better, you know, bet on yourself, you know, invest in yourself. And like, it's just so awesome. It's such a beautiful thing to see. It's something that like I'm envious of. I want to be able to do that myself too, you know, on the huge grand stage. So like, all the props in the world. Also, I think I thought of what I was exactly trying to say earlier with what I meant with them having a heavier hand in the song. I think what I really meant to say is it feels like a more vulnerable side to Itzy that we haven't quite seen. You know, they're a pretty open group and they're willing to talk about all these mental health things, which is amazing. It's awesome. And we get to see that in a lot of their other songs, but it gets hidden sometimes under the poppiness and the energy in the songs. And like, this one it's got a bit of energy in it, of course, but it takes it in a different route. And I think it's a more vulnerable route. And I think it's awesome. I think it's a really cool thing that they did here. And like I said before, I think there's going to be a lot of people that might not like it, which is fine. You know, people are allowed to have their opinions. It's totally okay. But for me, like, besides the fact that I like the way the song sounded, I love the message. I love it. I really do. I really do. I have so much respect for Itzy. I love them dearly. I'd love to meet them and get to pick their brains a little bit. Just like all these groups, you know. But yeah, it's just so easy for me to want to be behind them. You know what I mean? To back them, to support them. So props to you guys and Itzy. You guys are freaking awesome. I don't think you'll ever watch this, which is fine. And I know that sometimes they do, but they're not watching me. But either way, you guys are amazing. So thank you for making songs like this. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Like I said before, I feel like this is gonna be a little bit of conflict here and there. So let me know where you fall. You know, maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. Who knows? Let's just keep it cordial, okay? Let's keep it cordial in the comments, because if you guys start going at each other, I'm gonna go after everybody. So just saying, I'm not gonna hold back. I will rip into whoever needs it. I will defend everybody and hurt everyone at the same time. No. All right, guys, that'll about do it for me here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you sub to the channel, like the video, do all that cool stuff. Help me to grow so that I can keep making dope videos, and maybe I can make it to the grand stage of sharing awesomeness with the rest of the world as well. All right, so with that all being said, I love you all. Stay aggressively positive, and we will catch you on the next one. All right, love you. Bye. Mwah!